But first, before I get on with the show, I want to draw attention just quickly to something disturbing. Now, I take the Prime Minister at his word that he wants a more civil parliament. I haven't actually seen it yet, but I believe he wants it. And I do worry about the disrespect in Parliament, the way the Greens, for instance, show no respect for our flags, refusing to fly the symbol of our unity next to the tribal Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander flags. I'm also appalled by their total disrespect for our Constitution and our monarch.
I, Sovereign Lydia Thorpe, do solemnly and sincerely affirm and declare that I will be faithful and I bear true allegiance to the colonising Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Senator Thorpe.
And while I'm at it, I'm even disappointed that one of the Greens' newest members could not even show enough respect for the Parliament of the People today by putting on a tie. But this is just part of the general decay, of course. I mean, you got the Prime Minister on Saturday even insulting Australians by saying, "We've taught Aborigines to never expect some decency from the rest of us." I mean, seriously? But there were two more examples this week, one on Monday, one today, that shocked me because they came from people I expect much more from. Now, politicians should actually show, we don't have to, but politicians certainly should, they should show some respect for former Prime Ministers. Criticise them in debate, fine, but no cheap insults, no playing to the peanut gallery. Respect. But on Monday, our new Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, cheapened himself by going on a Channel 10 quiz show, and he got this sneering question about former Prime Minister Scott Morrison. He got it from a comedian and just played along with it.
I can see that you're in the lodge. Have you managed to get that Morrison smell out yet?
The exorcism has taken place.
That is beneath the dignity required of a Prime Minister who wants to unite this country. Then, this morning, Labor Minister Ed Husic went on ABC Radio and savaged another former Prime Minister, Tony Abbott, for today writing an article arguing that the government's plan for an Aboriginal-only parliament was not just race-based but potentially dangerous. Husic went the smear.
It just goes to show you how far the semi-mighty have fallen further, because in Tony Abbott's case, I think one of the few things that people would have granted him is a few points on the fact that he would have engaged in this issue and genuinely tried to work with First Nations people, and it seems like that was just an act rather than substance.
I like Ed Husic, but that's disgusting. Tony Abbott's long habit, even as a Prime Minister, to spend weeks working as a volunteer in Aboriginal communities was no mere act. Anyone who knows him knows it was sincere. And he was also doing practical good, and more practical good, I dare say, than Husic has done for Aborigines. And for Husic now to smear Abbott as a fraud for that practical good that he did is particularly sad when Husic's complaint is that Abbott is not now supporting a purely symbolic and damaging gesture, this Aboriginal Parliament. Anthony Albanese says he wants some more polite politics, more respect. So where is it?